Welcome to Keith's Kitchen. I'm your host, Keith. Anyway, we're going to do a nice chili and garlic prawn tonight. I think it will be a wonderful dish, and I'm going to show you how to. Anyway, when you take a prawn, you will see there's always these insides that has to come out. Now, I did the rest. I'm just going to show you. So you cut open the skin like that. Then you just take the fork and take that insides out. You'll see it nicely. There it is. And just take it gently down like that. Just pull it. Nice and easy. Don't make sure it doesn't break. And then you're done. So that's how easy it is. Just throw that away. Wash your hands. Okay. On to the next. You put on a pan. I am using wok. Anyway, if you use a wok, just put it at let's say about 100 degrees. It will start heating up. So then you add your olive oil. So that gets to heat up very nicely. So while that's heating up, we're going to start chopping. So I'm just putting a little bit down. So you take your chilies. Like these, I'm going to use about 5 or 6 chilies. Maybe a little bit more, you know. It's nice to be a little bit spicy. You get your garlic, lemon. So, first thing you do is cut off the stems. Some people like to take out the seeds, but because we're using oil and butter, I'm not gonna cut out the seeds. You know, it's not gonna be too hot, it's gonna be nice. So I'm not worried about that at all. See the pan's getting nice and hot. That's wonderful. That's okay. That one's too small. That one's also fine. Use that. Anyway, now after you're done cutting all the chilies, you might just thinly slice them. Like that. See the pan's getting nice and hot. That's wonderful actually. Oh, anyway, I'm actually from South Africa for my overseas watchers. A small town called Langabong actually. Now, I started this channel because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've been cooking for about 4 years now. So I just thought maybe I should just show my skills, but I'm not very skilled, but I can show my chefing skills a little bit, so that's not too bad. So we got that done. I'm going to take this one, for the same. This one is nice, a little bit bigger, just to get that nice flavor, because at the end of the day it's all about flavor. So after you're done that, like that side, then you get your garlic. Now I use about 4 or 5, so I'm going to use about 4. These are a bit bigger than the previous ones I used, so that's 100. Now after you used, I'm not throwing it away, I'm just putting it in the cupboard anyway. If you're new, you don't know how to peel garlic, the first thing is put your knife down, small tap, then your peel should come off very easily like that. Same with these ones, small tap, there we go, nice and easy, off comes the skin. Same story. So after you take all the skins, you can thinly slice the garlic like that. with this side. Now after you've done the garlic, you're going to throw in the butter. So that starts sizzling. After the butter, start throwing in the garlic, the chilies for a little bit, so the flavor starts mixing. And then we're going to add a prawn. Okay, there's the garlic, there's all that. Anyway, now we're going to take just a small piece of butter, about that size. Just put it in with that. That'll be just melting away. It won't burn, so you don't have to worry because the oil and the butter are beautiful, so it doesn't burn. And then you take a lemon, slice it like that, put it like that. Same this side. There we go. Now we've got all the ingredients ready. I'm going to turn up the heat here a little bit so that starts going. We use wood. The reason why I don't use wood, the flavor of the previous food you cooked or whatever stays in the wood. So as soon as you start, let's say, making food, the flavor is gonna go into anything you're making. So anyway, while this is going very nicely, I'm gonna add chili, garlic. While it's gonna go really fast from now, you're gonna see. Seafood cooks usually quite quick, so I'm not very much worried about that. Just heat that a little bit up, put the lemons nicely down there. Take a chopping board, and just on the chili, my garlic. There we go. Now we're off. Smells wonderful. Now we just let that sit for a little bit so the flavors can combine. And while that's just a little bit of cooking now, then you take fresh parsley. Now I used to plant my own. It's very easier to use. And it's fresh all the time. And that's what makes it great. I also grow my own garlic, so everything I use is usually fresh. Now, to chop this up finely, crumb it in a little bowl like this, put it down. Keep your fingers like this when cutting. The knife easy down and just keep going. Okay, that's that done. That's perfect. Now we're going to put on a prawn. Just make sure to cook one side first, and then from so on and so forth, so it starts cooking evenly. All the flavors get in. So while that's busy cooking, you take your lemon and just squeeze a little bit on it. You can see it's changing nicely color. That's what we are looking for. because prawn cooks quick. So after you flip them over a little bit, you'll see they start to change color, and that's what you're looking for. Sorry, I'm actually just trying to turn them all over at once so they don't overcook. And then you just leave them in there nice, and you start just running them down like this. Get all that flavors everywhere. Very important. And if you want to know if they're cooked, you'll see the skin will start where you cut it. You'll see it will start to pull back. That means it's almost ready. And as soon as it's ready, you take it out. I'm going to put it in a beautiful plate. Here. That out this stunning beautiful plate. We're going to do a little bit of plating. I baked this bread this morning. That's in my previous video. I'm still uploaded. I haven't at the time. But anyway, as soon as all of these things are ready, it's going to taste immaculate. So, you'll see it's almost done. In about another minute or so. Then that will be done. So as long as that's just chilling there, you know, leave it there. Parsley we have. Parsley we're going to do in for the plating. The lemons is also for the end. The beer. Now, I saw this one recipe. The guy actually did a beer tasting with prawn, and he said it actually complements the prawn. So we're going to try that. I haven't tried it yet, but why not? You know. So like the saying says, if you can't beat them, join them. So we're going to try it. Let's see how it goes. Sorry, I'm just a little bit thirsty. It's been a long day. Anyway, the prawn is ready. As you can see, it's beautifully cooked, nice and pink. So we're going to put the heat off completely. Just swirl it a little bit around so all that flavor gets caught up with the prawn. And after you're done with that, you're going to do the plating. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So it's right behind here. Go. Anyway, so we can take the parsley after we cook the prawn. Just a little bit of parsley everywhere. Just give it like a flavor. And we're going to mix it in. So take the spatula, we just mix it in. Give that nice fresh taste. After you're done mixing it, I want to cut it quite thick. Look how beautiful that bread looks. Now, these meat prawn is usually for the starter for 4 people, or it can be a main for 2. So depends on how many prawns you make, of course. But I think this will be enough for quite a few people. Let's say about 3. So it's almost like a full meal for 3 people. So I'm just gonna plate the bread like that a little bit. Nice piece there, just like that. Over there, we use our trusty tongs. Just gonna lay it out like that. That one is losing its head. Anyway. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. I would send a video at the end of this video on the recipes and what to and how to, and the plating of course. You must have a great day, and hopefully you enjoyed the video.